The president announced today that programs like Medicare and Social Security need to be contained. Although, given the success he's had with members of his own party, that prospect seems very unlikely. Here at the White House, Josh.Scheinblum, CBS News, Washington.
Clearly, Mr. Williams enjoyed very popular support as he came here to Gettysburg College. A very warm reception he had indeed. Students and faculty alike described to me that they found his speeches today to be both intellectually stimulating and engaging as well. Reporting here from the College Union Building at Gettysburg College, Josh.Scheinblum, GBC Information, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Despite a government report that the nation's economy did much better than anticipated, the president continued to heed caution to the American people that while the signs of the recession may appear to be ending, jobs being created is something we still have to wait for. At the White House, Josh.Scheinblum, CBS News, Washington. Lawmakers were glad that Tony Hayward showed up, but were disappointed with his level of cooperation. Josh.Scheinblum, CBS News, Capitol Hill. Now, just to be clear, do you think that the comments made were maybe a little bit insensitive about people in Islamic garb?
No, as I said, I didn't ever have a second thought. I wasn't intended to be offensive or provocative. It was just a statement of that's the way I feel in that situation, and here's how we then need to move beyond it. It was never meant to insult anybody, and I don't have any apology to make because I didn't think I said anything that was offensive.
Haunted House coordinator Matthew Aldian also added he's anticipating this is going to be the largest Greek philanthropy event to ever take place at Gettysburg College. He set a goal of $5,000 to be raised. It'll be very interesting to see if that happens. Reporting live from the mobile newsroom, Josh.Scheinblum, GBC Information, Adams County. As we remember the 147th anniversary of President Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, it serves as a reminder to all of us that his message is still very relevant today. Here at the Soldiers National Cemetery, Josh.Scheinblum, GBC Information, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. But in a place better known for its role in the Civil War than for its nearly 200-year-old history on the gridiron, Gettysburg College took it upon itself to memorialize the class of 1964 into Gettysburg's own Hall of Fame. Tyler told me that being a part of the Gettysburg College soccer team and knowing that he's a part of a greater legacy has actually brought him and his brother even closer together, something that we can all appreciate. Josh.Scheinblum, GBC Information, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
There may be no more solemn and serene a place in the mid-Atlantic than at the battlefield in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. But on this day, hundreds gathered to mark the 147th anniversary of President Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, where his words echoed once again through the hallowed grounds of the Soldiers National Cemetery.
That these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and the government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
To mark the occasion, veteran journalist Sam Donaldson laid a wreath with Gettysburg College's president Janet Riggs and later gave his thoughts to those in attendance about just how important it is to commemorate the anniversary.
We know the outcome. There may be a few descendants of the combatants who want to refight that war, but fortunately for our nation, there are very few. For Lincoln's great challenge, voiced here, as to whether this nation, or any nation, so conceived and so dedicated can long endure, was answered. We are one country.
Having the opportunity to speak, can you describe to me what it was like, to stand just 300 yards away from where Lincoln gave this address?
Well, I worked in the speech because I think this day and Lincoln's address here was so important.
But on a day where hundreds gathered to honor one of the most iconic moments in American history, the event came full circle as new immigrants to the United States were officially sworn in as American citizens.
Congratulations, you're America's newest citizen.
As we remember the 147th anniversary of President Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, it serves as a reminder to all of us that his message is still very relevant today. Here at the Soldiers National Cemetery, Josh.Scheinblum, GBC Information, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.